You on road, you already know it's the Galactic One, L. We back cracking spells. Shout out to all the Galactic Guardians, 720 degrees. Shout out to the whole UR, everybody living in the universal right order. Shout out to the House of Consciousness, Connecticut chapter. This message being brought to you by K.O.R TV, Kingdom of Righteousness TV. The show is called Wake Up Sheeple. Y'all already know how I do. About to jump right into the demonstration. I share to all the great prophets, ancestors, haters, messiahs, messengers who came before, making the platform available so we could be here today, giving you the message. I say to the God, rough. Fred, I love you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Always in my heart. But we gonna build. My bad. Turned off the light. Got the symbol of life behind me, so you know you still living, Lord, on the other side of things. You heard? On the etheric side. And that's kind of what we're gonna talk about a little bit today. You know, the unseen and the seen, and the balance between it and the harmony. We're gonna talk about the eyes being the window to your soul. You know what I'm saying? And the things that the eye does scientifically. You know how the body was made, and just your eyes just don't wander around and do the things they do. You know they have the the mechanisms to be able to roll around and move around. But it's like we're controlling the body from because the body is not the real you. You know what I'm saying? And so when we say we're a spirit having a earthly experience in this body. We're basically controlling this from the 9th dimension. You know, a lot of people want to run with that 5th dimension shit, and that's cool. We can run with that and be trendy and all of that, but to be factual for the 9 ether things, we doing this through 9 dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Numbers don't lie. And so I breathe in 9 different gases to make me 9 ether. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on a 9-dimensional level. But as my higher self. You know what I'm saying? The highest and supreme state I can graduate to through numbers. Because we use a system called, you know what I'm saying? Numbers, symbols. You feel me? And 9 being the highest of that. After that, everything else repeat. You know what I'm saying? So I come from 9 dimensions, you know what I'm saying? Down to this 3D plane we call Earth, right? And so we controlling it from what they say, 5D, right? Into because there's different levels and aspects of you on these different multi-universes and all of that basically is what's going on. But there's only one higher self to yourself, you know what I'm saying? And so the eyes, like I said, when you step away from the eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like basically if you staring straight black out of space when somebody talking to you, that means you're processing information and you basically like, you in your file cabinet, you know what I'm saying? You going through your memory cabinet. And you already, you know what I'm saying, you processing some shit, you sliding it through the machine and through, you know what I mean? Gathering some thoughts, so you ain't even there really. You stepped away from the lenses, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just the body, you know what I'm saying? So you like looking through the peephole of yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Making them shits go right, left, up, down, you know what I'm saying? Doing what they do. You kind of controlling the eyes, you know what I'm saying? It's like a fucking camera, you know what I'm saying, for you. So, overstand, you know what I mean? You capturing images, you know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucking camera. So, because you don't see things the way you think you see them, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing shit upside down, really, and it sucks it in and computes it and flips it out and make it, you know what I'm saying? The shapes and the colors and the images that you see, because everything's upside down, backwards, all that other shit, you feel me? Even the map is like, it's supposed to be the other way, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't even peeping all that shit, but to be, factual, when you talk about the eyes and all that, you can tell a lot through the eyes of a person's mind and where they at, you know what I'm saying? Where they at kind of consciously as they move the eyes around, you know what I'm saying? So this is good for relationships with your child and just living in existence with people because this is some shit that was like automatically hardwired in us to do. The eyes do these certain things for a reason. Like I said, they're not just moving around for no reason. And so with that being said, jumping right in, the devil is tricky. And sometimes you gotta look people in the eyes. The eyes the window of the soul. You wanna see what motherfuckers are saying to you. Motherfucker can't look you in your face and all of that shit, then you already know something up. You know what I'm saying? But if a person's eyes are going basically straight, like I said, and he's just blanked out, that means they're in their memory file, they're processing their memory cabinets, and they already done processing, they processing information at that point in time. They ain't even there. And so if they look at up left, you know what I'm saying? If they look at up left, then they're imagining what's being broken down or said. You know, so somebody speaking to you and the motherfucker start looking up left, then they imagining what you say. Like, yeah, I was there and Shorty came through, she knocked on the door. You know what I'm saying? He explaining the shit. You imagining what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? When the motherfucker looking upright though, right? It's a tricky one because this is the creative side of the brain. So motherfucker look upright, they creating something. That's where ideas and thoughts and thinking and all that shit, basically, so you can visualize pictures on this side of your brain. You know what I'm saying? So you construct things on this side of the brain. So you can be constructing a lie. Motherfucker could be lying to you if they looking upright to the left. So you gotta be mindful of that when you watch the eyes. You know what I'm saying? You don't know because it's the creative side. You know what I'm saying? You make up some shit. You know what I mean? And so basically, if your eyes are centered but they're going left, like if you straight, your eyes straight but they're going to the left, basically, that's dealing with a sound you never heard before. You know what I'm saying? So when you try to you gotta hear a certain song, like, yo, who made that? They going to the left. Cause you like, well, that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But if it's going to the right, you remembering a sound. But that sound like, what's the name in them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your shit going to the right. You feel me? If your shit going down to the left, then it's dealing with taste. It's dealing with feeling. You know what I'm saying? And all that. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker like, how you feel about what's the name when they, and then your shit going down to the left, like, yeah, they was alright, but she was, you know what I'm saying, on some bullshit. Like, you feel me? Like, you gonna go through all that, but it's gonna go to the left to get the visual up from the question. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker, if it's going down to the right, it's basically dealing with remembering, recalling your past, recollecting that event. You feel me? Like, so what happened when y'all came to the spot? You like, the first thing you do is gonna go down and grab the scenes. You feel me? File. Oh, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So, overstaring the eyes got a lot to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these are the windows to our souls. And just by the dilation of the pupils, like when they get bigger or smaller, that alone, because the motherfucker might try to look you straight, they might try to control that shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker lying and all that or whatever, you know what I mean? Look you right in, this motherfucker told me a bold-faced lie to my face, you know what I'm saying? How niggas be. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? When they grow it just 1 motherfucking milliliter, basically, if the eye pupil grow 1 milliliter, motherfucker lying. You suspect. You heard? Just 1 milliliter, you suspect. You know what I'm saying? Now, just by looking at motherfuckers, that's how powerful the eyes is. You show strong feelings of attraction for someone just by looking at them. You know how motherfuckers stare at niggas and, you know what I'm saying, bitches stare at you, you stare at a bitch or whatever the fuck. Nigga, like, you know, you speaking already through the eyes. You ain't even gotta talk. It's subtitles going on through the eyes already. Like how the Chinese movies be when they be moving their mouth and ain't no words coming out. Well, when niggas stare and people stare and all that, that's what be going on. A lot of times when the niggas be, let's say it's 2 niggas, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga looking and he looking and it's like, what the fuck you looking at? They're like, you fuck you looking at? Like, then the nigga gonna say it like, fuck you looking at? You know what I mean? Like, nigga, fuck you looking at? You know what I mean? Like, it's already in the waves. You know what I'm saying? Because thoughts travel through waves. So not only are they looking, it's the waves that's traveling. So you kind of could pick up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you in the spot, you go in the store and shit, shorty looking, she all bending over, doing all these different postures and body language, because body language is what it is. This is part of body language, the eyes. So, you know, woman bending over, doing all this extra shit, you know, leaning towards you while she talking and all that, staring you in your eyes and all of that, you feel me? That's why they say, you know, things like, there's love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Love at first sight, the eyes, boom, like, you gotta, like, make the eye contact so you could kind of, like, read the book of life of this motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what's gonna happen. Shorty basically reading you. You reading shorty, like, you know what I'm saying? This bitch a thot, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga bum. You feel me? Like, you reading the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, but we read people so we can be able to react or respond. Because some people react and some people respond. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2 different methods to that. You feel me? Depending on how you using your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could react off a nigga just pulling up, ding, what up, man, da 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 da. You feel me? Like, he in the Benz, his shit looking right, boom, 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 boom. And you like, you can either react or respond. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know the difference. But we do that so we can move accordingly. We make an eye contact, you gonna look to see who in the car, boom, boom, look the nigga, what the fuck is this green eye, light skin ass nigga, da, da, da. You feel me? Like whatever, like he like, what up, man, da, da. You feel me? And it's a connection right there, just from the eye contact alone. You know what I'm saying? So understand how powerful it is, the eye, you know what I'm saying? We say the eye of the ancient Kemet, Asar, got snatched out, or the eye of Haru, however they want to tell a story, because there's two different ways to break the story down. You know, the son got his eye snatched out, trying to go up against, you know what I'm saying, Set, who slew his brother Haru, Asar. And then they say Asar got his eye snatched out. So sometimes when you see those Egyptian eyes, you got one to the left, one to the right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the point is how important the eye is. You know what I'm saying? The eyes. You know what I'm saying? You got two eyes so you can pick up more information. You know what I'm saying? And do less talking. You only got one mouth. You got, you know what I'm saying, two holes in your nose, your pyramid right here, because this is a pyramid. You feel what I'm saying? The same, the statues and all of the mega big ass joints that we be building, mega glyph shits that we got all over through this, you know what I mean, all over the continents. That shit is like representing the body language. You know what I'm saying? It's showing you the body of Christ. Karanes, how to rise. You know what I'm saying? So understand the eye of Wajet, the eye of Haru is important. You know what I'm saying? We want to be mindful to stay in tune on a scientific level to watch the eyes, because those things can help you along the way. It's a lot of trick knowledge going on. The devil busy, real cunning and all that. So we want to be wise like the serpent in these days and age and time. You feel me? As we travel through space that really matters. You know what I mean? At this point. So salute to everybody above ground. Y'all traveling in harmony. It's been another galactic glorious day. Remember, the eyes are the one that see your soul. The motherfucking Scarface said, how do you know? He said, the eyes, Chico, they never lie.